So today, a little bit of a different one to normally seeing me and Mr. Tom Hill. We got Troy and Craig on, who are taking on like a huge challenge next Saturday, a 32-mile ultra marathon for Eva's Little Stars, which is a charity for parents that have had the tragedy of a stillborn birth. So we're going to have a little chat through why it's an important charity, especially to Craig, and why Troy's going to join him on the run and support him and do it together and just take on this real big challenge, and why it's a really, really good cause. So we'll kick off for you first, Craig, because this is your second run for the charity, right?
Yeah, so 2 years ago, I've done the 4x4x48 challenge, which was really hard. I think we ended up raising £3,200.
That much, was it?
Yeah, it was the first sort of challenge that I've done before. I only started running about, 4 years ago. And I still don't really class myself as a runner, but I'll get some miles in. So I thought I'd do like a challenge. Someone brought this challenge up, the 4x4x48. So I thought I might as well go for that. And the rest is history, as they say.
So that was obviously the one you did a few years ago. Like, talk us through what you're doing this time, because this is an ultra marathon with some real flipping elevation as well, isn't it?
Yeah. So we.
Troy's like, yeah, what have I let myself in for?
Oh, right, 100%.
Yeah, me and Troy was talking, and we was. I think originally we was going to do a marathon, and then one night I just Googled what is the smallest ultra marathon. Because some of them could be up to like 250 miles.
Yeah.
And it was 32, I think 32.2, something like this. So I thought, why not? Let's go push the extra few miles, and instead of going for a marathon, we'll go for the ultra. Sounds better.
All right. And then obviously before we get into like why you're doing it, and we'll talk about the charity, like how's training gone? Like how's training going for you, Troy? You've had some ups and downs, both of you. No pun intended when it comes to the mountains as well.
Yeah. We both had a bit strong, to be honest. Started really well, and then illnesses and what have you, and it being crazy in work. It's not been great. That's all right. We'll get it done anyway. I ran the first I ever ran the other week, which was 17 miles. And on that run, I realised that the shoes that I have were too small. So I've been told I went to this running place in the Quadrant in Swansea, and they said, well, yeah, what's actually happened is your shoes are too small for your feet, and that's why your toes are curling in a little bit.
Yeah, because you don't want to be running 32 miles with uncomfortable trainers, do you?
That's why
not to make your life any harder, like, you know.
I literally limped the last mile as well. It was horrendous. So yeah, I'm glad I learned that ahead of next Saturday. But that's all right. So I'm not been able to get a whole lot in recently, but that's okay. I'm going to get a nice long run in tomorrow, and then just take it real steady then till Saturday, and it's the big one.
Is there any you got any concerns going into it? Any you excited, nervous? Like obviously it's only a week away now, right? It's a week and 1 day. It's like literally next Saturday. Like, what are your thoughts going into it?
I feel very confident I'll get it done.
I love the way he says "I." He's going to leave me behind.
What's that?
I said, you said I'm going to get it done. You're going to leave me behind.
Did I say I? I'm pretty sure sorry, Craig, but we'll get it done. One way or another, we'll definitely get it done. We'll have to now. Yeah. I think we were up to, what is it, £1,600?
Yeah.
Donations.
Remind me, what is your initial target?
500 initially. So we've smashed that. And then we put it up to 1,000, smashed that, put it up to 1,500, smashed that. So we've kept it at 1,500, but we want to push to like 2,000.
So and you deserve it as well, guys.
Say again?
I'd say you guys, you really deserve it as well, because if anyone is listening to this, I think, you know, everyone knows what a marathon looks like, how far that is, like 26.2 miles. You know, you are literally going the extra miles.
Yeah.
You know,
and not only that,
miles.
We're going over a mountain as well.
Yeah,
so,
you're doing a huge challenge.
Yeah,
Troy's just always like, I'm always looking at Troy and he's going, oh God, what have I let myself
I know,
into?
because originally, like I
eyes.
said, we were going to do a marathon, and then we changed it to an ultra, and then we changed to an ultra going over a mountain.
Yeah, what's this
It
weird?
just
What's
become
this
more
weird?
and
It
more
was
and more.
supposed to be a marathon.
I'm pretty sure alcohol was involved when we were creating the challenge, but
More than likely.
the best ideas are created that way. So.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the charity. So, Craig, can you just talk me through what it is for people that just like have never heard of the charity and don't know what the charity's for?
Yeah, so the charity's Eva's Little Stars. It's a charity that helps out people that have experienced stillbirths. So when someone experiences stillbirth, they're not entitled to certain things from the government, because the baby is they're not registered alive and they're not registered dead, sort of thing. So little things like funeral costs and stuff are to do with the parents and stuff like that. So basically, this charity helps towards them costs. And it was a close charity to my family, because unfortunately my sister and her husband experienced this a while back, and everything was fine with the pregnancy. I think they went up to like 41, 42 weeks. Then unfortunately, her daughter passed away, stillbirth, Eva, hence Eva's Little Stars. So yeah, it's a charity close to our hearts, and we're just, I don't know, we're just trying to raise some money for the charity, and to obviously help people that are out there that need the money for their like situation.
Yeah, I think it's a really great charity you guys are running for. So 100% agree with that. And I know it come up, I think, on my Facebook memories 2 years ago. I interviewed you, Craig, after you'd done your first event, 4x48, and obviously now you've got Troy as the partner. I can imagine this conversation did have over, as Troy says, a couple of cheeky beers. Like, what for you, Troy? Obviously, the charity might not be as close to your heart, but like, what are your thoughts? Like, what's in it for you? But is it more like supporting a good friend of yours, but challenging yourself? What's the sort of like the reason for you like doing it for Craig?
Initially, I always wanted to do a marathon ever since coming on board with your fitness transformation group and what have you, and did all right, and got into a little bit of running and what have you there. And I thought, so actually I do quite enjoy running, and I would love to be able to do a marathon. Just me, a guy that loves drinking beers and what have you on the weekend, and I would love to be able to say yes, I can run a marathon, and I'm just turned 40 as well. I'm not particularly a spring chicken anymore. And then Craig, it's all you, Craig. I said, well, it's not that much further. We said we've done an ultra marathon. Okay. I'll tell you what. We chuck a mountain in it over two, shall we? So not only we go over 32 miles, we're going to go over a blinking mountain as well. Which I love a challenge.
I think it's good. I think it's good for the kids as well. Like with our kids watching. And it just it will show them that, like, no matter how hard things get, you can push through it.
Yeah.
So obviously me and Troy are going to be in absolute agony, but hopefully we can push through it and prove to our kids and family that like situations you can push through it and get to the other side. So it's not only is it going to be for the charity, it's going to be like a massive, hopefully inspirational thing for others that are watching or following us, and by the end of it, it'll be hopefully it'll be like a really good challenge that we put on for ourselves.
Yeah, I agree, and that's what I was thinking when you were both, when Troy was talking there and you was talking, Craig. I think like inspirational. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I know how it's going to be for you guys on the day. I know it's going to be tough, but I know you're going to do it, and I think that. When they talk about in like the Olympics, legacy, that's like huge. But like everyone has their own little circles of people around them, don't they? Kids and family. And if you're inspiring people around you, who knows what they might then go and do. And we've seen it in the group, haven't we? With like, Mike Dilly doing his thing. And I'm sure there's a reason why there's certain people doing things, because that sort of ripples outwards, doesn't it? And everyone inspires each other and thinks, well, if he can do that, you know, I can do that. So it's like, it's awesome to see. Who knows what you know what your kids are going to get from this going forwards.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, when the Facebook memories pop up and stuff, it's like such a good feeling again. When you see the challenges pop up again, you're like, oh, you always say, oh, I'm not gonna. That's it now. I'm retired. I'm not going to do any more challenges. Then you see it pop up, and you're like, right, what are we doing next? Seriously, I think this is my last one.
And that's even before you've done it. I think that's again because you know you'll do it next Saturday, and again it's going to get shared on social media. So again, you'll probably look back and 2 years from now, I'm back on that and go, do you know what? Like that guy, obviously me, you know, you did that. And I think that's really powerful as well because you know we all have our like ups and downs and moments, but once you've done it, like you did the 4x4x48, no one can take that away from you. So you can always look back and go, yeah, fucking. Oh, sorry for swearing. I did that. It's a bit early for swearing. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? I did that.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, and you know, when that probably go, if I can do that, you know, what else? You know, like I said, what else can I do? Let's climb the next mountain.
All right. About it, Craig. Like compared to your last challenge, are you? The last one, like you seem pretty confident going into it, which you that 4x40. I wouldn't even fancy doing that.
No, this time I'm going into it. I'm like, I don't know, I'm weird. I feel like numb to the whole situation. I'm just gonna do it. Like, I have no, without sounding like a robot, I have no feelings about it. I'm just gonna like get up and go. Obviously, we're gonna prep with our like nutrition throughout it and stuff. But yeah, I got a big one in the other day, and I felt pretty good after that. To be honest, it was a few days after that I felt rough after doing that. Done like 20 miles, but I think we'll be fine on the day. I think we're gonna do some lives during it, so people can follow us, and then they can feel a part of it.
See your pain, basically. See your pain.
And then our family is going to be waiting, hopefully, at the finish line, unless it's raining, which it has been for the last like 2.5 weeks. But yeah, I have no feelings going into it. We're just gonna smash it, Troy.
I must admit, I'm the same. I'm not like nervous or anything about it. Got my new trainers now. Anyway, I'm actually wearing them right now. Trying to wear them in a little bit.
Trainers help.
Looking forward to it.
And going back to the charity, like I know you had that initial goal of £500, which you've eclipsed that. Like, how does it feel seeing those donations come in? Because I'd imagine that gives you like a real like boost as well, and you know, just feels good because you're getting. It's obviously it's support as well, and it's not just the money, which is nice.
It's a massive buzz.
It's support,
and it's like when you check it and you see it pings through that someone's donated. It's like it gives you that more like that uplifting feeling to like not let people down. And it's like the thing is as well at the moment, like obviously times are hard, so we never expected to reach the money that we've reached already. So like proper appreciate everyone who's donated so far, all shared and stuff. Like
genuinely overwhelmed with gratitude. You know, exactly that. It does feel like they're supporting us. Yes, they're giving to the charity, but it feels like support for us to get through.
I think that pushes us on as well, like, to not quit, because we look like right idiots. You have to make refunds.
My wife's cousin Andrew, he donated £32. I thought, well, that's a bit of a strange number to put on there. 10, 20, 30, 32. Isn't that weird? I think I said it to you, Craig.
Yeah.
Probably £1 for every mile, Troy. Okay. 32 miles. Yeah, okay, it makes sense now. But yeah, thank you so much, Andy, for doing that. That's absolutely awesome. And I will earn every single pound of that, I promise you.
Guys, you know, what we want to do is just jump on and just obviously raise a little bit of awareness for like what is a huge challenge these guys are taking on. Like, it seriously is. And I know every time I say this, I can see Troy just going, what have I let myself in for? But I know you're going to like smash it on the day. And yeah, obviously they go next Saturday, so it's definitely time to donate. It is a seriously huge challenge and a great charity they're running for. And I know for a fact they appreciate every single penny people are donating. There will be a link in the comments afterwards. So if anyone does have anything they can donate, then obviously it's massively appreciated. Is there anything that you guys would like to add?
Just that we're thinking about heading off 5:30 sort of time. 5:05. So we will do a live when we leave. Not that anyone will be up at that time. And then, yeah, if anyone wants to follow us, we do a live, and every time we do a live, we'll add the link underneath.
Will that be on your Facebook, will it?
Yeah, we'll do Facebook, just Facebook. We won't go Instagram and stuff because we'll be in the middle of it. In the middle of the storm, so we ain't going to be able to do all that. But yeah, we'll do lives on Facebook, and if people want to follow us, then they can, and we'll put the link underneath every time we do one.
Nice. Anything from you, Troy? Anything you want to add as a final wrap up?
No, I think Craig nailed it there. Just looking forward to it, and thank you again to everybody that's already donated. It really means the world to us, and. Want to donate some more? I was kind of hoping we get the £2,000, maybe. I don't know, maybe 2,500. There's still a bit of time, right?
Yeah, nice. Yeah, guys, like Troy and Craig said, obviously I know they massively appreciate it. They're doing a huge challenge, great charity. So yeah, if you want to donate, then it's going to be massively appreciated. And yeah, guys, for me and everyone, I'm sure tuning in and everyone in your circles, like, a massive good luck on the day and fair play to you both, because it's probably not a challenge that I'd like to take on. Yeah, but you're doing it, so fair play to you. All right, cheers, guys.
Thank you very much.
Michael.
Cheers, everyone, for tuning in. Speak soon.